Miles and miles ahead to go. Rain may pour and wind may blow. Higher mountains you will climb. Go, taking one step at a time.
Hello everybody, it's Suffolk Andy on not a bad day but not a brilliant day. We've had some good days this week and this is probably one of the weakest ones, but hey, let's get out. Now, just lately I've been doing my suck it and sees around Suffolk, but today, you know, I thought let's go foreign. Yeah, let's go bloody foreign. So we're on our way to Essex. Yes, Essex. It's quicker for me to get to Essex than it is to the Deben Vale and stuff like that, actually, from Ipswich. But I thought no, and I thought I want to go and look at an old nunnery. Yes, a nunnery. Sounds nuts, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm going to try and find an old nunnery. There ain't much left of it, but I'm going to have a look. So that's the trip for today. So we're going into Essex, through Manningtree, through the Witchfinder General Territory, and to a little place called Wicks, a few miles the other side. Now we're officially in Essex now. So we're going to make our way down to Wicks. Right, we're now going to go through the town centre of Manningtree. I've told you several times about Manningtree and its history with the Witchfinder General, Matthew Hopkins. This is where he plied his trade at one time, picking out vulnerable women and hanging them on the beach down here, and on a common just round the corner as well. All for money, nothing else, just for money. And the pub here, the Thorn, is where the Mistley Thorn, in that pub there's a cellar, and he kept them prisoner in there while he was interrogating them. Like I say, a very nice man. They reckon when he was finished, his net worth was nearly £1 million in their day of money, which was a lot of money. Oh, we should get a hell of a view here of the river. Look at that. It's bloody blue as well. Look at that view. Mind you, I have to watch these roads as well, they're quite twisty. Oh, you got to smell it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Aha! I thought I could smell it. Custard. Look at it. In all its glory. Fields of it. Lovely. Do you know we produce the world's best custard plant? You know, we really do. Nobody can match us. Great Britain is the king of custard making. Yes. The French think they are, but nah. Nowhere near us, mate. Nowhere near us. Right, I found it. I found it. Right, here we are. An Essex church. Now, this church, as you can see, is a brick church. It's not that old. It's about 1700, 1750. But there was a church here going back to Doomsday, and there was also a priory here for nuns. I think one wall, or one of these bits of these walls, survives from that time. But yeah, I thought I'd have a look. I don't think it'll be open. Some say it is, some say it isn't. There's some really good old graves around here, so we'll have a look at them. Yeah, let's have a look. Be back in a sec after I've had my little old vape. Right, I just took my jacket off because that was squeaking like a devil. So, big old organ there. Put this up here. Wow. Silence is, well, unbelievable. I can't hear a thing. All I can hear is the tickness in my ear going nuts, but nothing. Silence. Well, I say not the oldest of churches, but I think you'll see here where you've got these buttresses and arches. These, I think, are like the original part of the church. I know it was built in the 1700s, this new bit, but it was revamped in the 1800s as well, and so it's quite modern, I suppose. But these parts here are the parts from the nunnery or the priory. There's not a lot left. I would say, looking at these arches here, they're modern, but looking at these buttresses, I'd say maybe not. But definitely the buttresses outside are definitely from when it was built first time round, nearly 1,000 years ago. Last little look. Look at that, eh? Beautiful. I think what we'll do now, I'm going to show you something else that is unique. Over here is the bell of the church. Yes, it's kept in a cage. It's not got a bell tower. Here you go. There you go. There's the bell. It says it's a trip hazard round here because the ground's so bumpy and up and down. But look at this. Oh, look at that one. Like a Woodman of the World thing. Like a tree. All graves here, look. That's George Pascal, who died 1933, 58. And his wife, I should imagine, yeah, also Elizabeth Allen, wife or above, 1963. So she done quite a while after him, and she died at 86. Yeah. Wow, it's just like an old tree trunk. Old box tomb. What's up on a hump? Wow. This is the back of the church. You can see where all the windows have been filled in down the sides. Look at these old graves. the old kneeling pads in that one at the church. Weird. Now you can see, look, these box tombs are just filled with bricks. You've got to remember the grave is under the ground, not in this, not in the box tomb. That was just a thing they style at the time. And then you've got your modern graves over here, look, working their way around here. Yeah, I think you can see some parts of the older parts on these columns. And here, in this brick, not much left. When I looked up on it, it said there weren't much left, but just these columns really of the old monastery. I don't know what's down here. We'll have a quick look. Oh yeah, look at these, look. Some more old graves here. It's Thomas. MOP something S. Morris, I would say. Born. It's gone. January 1811. Died August the 14th, 1879. I can't make out any more. In hope. Right, something in hope. Oh. I'm not putting it in the same vein as the last week's, but still worth a look, and it's a pretty little place, as you can see. Right, the wind's getting up, so that's going to spoil the audio. I'm going to have a vape, get back on the bike and get home. See you in a bit. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. St Mary's at Wicks. Like I say, it's an old church and it's a new church, as they say. It's a bit of both. Not a lot left of the old, a lot more left of the new, but still worth a visit, I would say. So I'm going to make my way back to Itchy's now. So with that, it only leaves me to say, from Bradfield, all ride safe, love each other, Suffolk Andy.